Hey everybody, welcome back. It's episode 78 of the Common Woman Podcast. Creeping up there in the numbers, guys. Can't believe it. I can't believe it. Well, I'm your host, Courtney. I'm joined by my amazing bestie,
Melissa.
Also joined by my amazing husband, Babe, on the soundboard. Yeah. So this is our second take at this podcast because we started going. Thank God it happened in the beginning. There was some technical difficulties.
For real.
I don't know what happened, but it cut off. But anyway, we're back at it, and hopefully it doesn't cut off again because that would suck.
For real.
So how was y'all's week?
Good. What he say?
He said shit.
Shit.
Sandwich, a shit hero.
Oh God, that's the theme every week for him. Poor guy.
Management.
Yeah, man. I'm so glad I did not.
Freaking on a baseball team.
A baseball team.
Fucking DL.
Oh yeah, he's got so many people that went out. Oh my God, it's rough for him right now. But yeah. What you gonna do? Anyway. Yeah, so what I was talking about before the thing cut off, this today is Survivors of Suicide Loss Day. So there was a convention, or is that what they call it? Yeah, I think a convention that took place by AFSP, and they do this conference every year for the survivors of anyone who committed suicide. And I volunteered through the organization that I am doing my field work with. So I volunteered and I got put into a group to co-facilitate for survivors of like partner loss or spouse loss. And good God, was it an experience. It was like gut wrenching. So when they did the presentation, they showed a video first of like 3 different families, and they talked about their experience with their losses. So they had one family.
It's all virtual?
Yeah, it was all virtual. Usually they do it in person, but obviously COVID. So yeah, they had one family who had lost a son. Actually 2 families who lost a son. And then they had one family where it was a mother who committed suicide. And it was just so heartbreaking to see all of their, grief process and like how they dealt with the loss, and knowing that they were dealing with so much,
Is it all recent losses, or?
Well, I don't know about in the video, but in the group that I co-facilitated, there was someone there who had just lost their husband like 2 months prior to meeting, and she had 2 daughters, I believe. And then there was someone else who had lost their husband like 7 years ago. So it was a pretty, broad range. Someone lost their wife a year ago. The crazy thing was that all of them had kids. So it was just like, I knew it was going to be sad, but then hearing the personal stories and seeing how they're persevering and just going forward with their life is what was such a big takeaway for me. And like, I told them at the end, because I really didn't say anything, because even the person that I facilitated with, she lost her husband. And so she had a lot to offer. She was giving them support and giving them resources and, just telling them of her experience and what she went through. And it was like, I had nothing to say, because I was just like, I can't even possibly imagine what that kind of loss is like. Because it's one of the things they brought up is that when you lose someone to like cancer or some other kind of death, it's completely different than losing someone to suicide, because there's that why, everyone.
Yeah, I feel like with illness, there's a slight preparation phase for you, because you kind of know what's possibly coming. So for it to be an instant shock with no type of inkling as to what, that sounds horrifying.
It's horrifying. And then it's like you have no idea why. Sometimes you can have some sort of an idea, but even still, it's like you feel guilty. because you're like, what if I could have said something? Like there was a woman whose mother committed suicide, and that woman was a therapist. So imagine being a therapist and feeling like, oh my God, what if I could have done something? Like you do this for a living, but the whole thing is that you don't know what's going on in someone's mind, and there's really nothing you can say or do if this is what they're gonna do. You know, you can't. There's nothing you could do. And it's just so sad to hear how badly some of these people struggled. Like the mother who killed herself was struggling for 30 years and she was just done. And you know, mental health, it's just sad. And then the guilt, you know, a lot of them felt guilty, a lot of them were angry because it's like, why would you take yourself away from me? Like the co-facilitator that I was with, she talked about how her husband killed himself in the house with her son and daughter there. Her son found him. So it's like there's no thought process to this. They're not thinking about anything. You know, they just want to end their suffering. And it's just like, my God, the wake that is left from that type of loss is just horrendous. And I was just in awe of all of them and speechless because I was like, how are you even here talking about this? Like, it's amazing that you were able to get up and move with your life forward and do what you needed to do to be there for your children. And it was just, I was just like, wow. You know, it just makes you grateful for everything, you know, like everything. So my heart really goes out to anyone who has lost anyone to suicide. You know, if you've lost anyone that's dear to you, it's heartbreaking. But you know, just especially for today, because it's Survivors of Suicide Loss Day. If you've lost anyone, if you're struggling, if you need help, check out afsp.org. AF as in Francis, sp.org. That's it's a good website to go to, and you can find resources to help you heal, support groups, all kinds of things. I think even if you're struggling with suicidal thoughts, I believe they have a phone number there on that website that you can call and speak with someone. So, man, it's real.
Wow.
So that was
Every day.
Yeah, that was a heavy day this morning. I came out of that meeting hysterical crying, and I was like, hold me, you know?
I bet. I mean, when you sent the text, I was like, oh, this is going to be a very rough, emotional.
I thought I was good too, because I watched the video. I had like a little bit of a tear. I was like, I'm good. I'm a G. I got this. But then when I heard their stories in the group, I was just like, all right, I'm done. I can't do it. Oh.
I was laughing because I thought of you. I was watching the Carmichael show. It's an old show that they have. I think it's on Netflix.
Oh, I used to watch that. Yeah.
That show. So I lately, like, I'll put things on for noise while I'm doing things. So it's one of the shows I just always put on. And there's an episode, you know, that the girlfriend's a therapist, Maxine. So, Bobby wanted to be a therapist. So she was like, you know, I support him. You know, there's times that I talk to people who are rape victims and drug abusers and mental health. You know, she went through this whole list and she's like, and at lunchtime, I go to my car to eat so I can cry. She was like, and I come home emotionally exhausted, but it's fulfilling. And Bobby was like, I'm good, your job sounds horrible. And I was thinking about you, and I was like, damn, Cortnie's probably gonna be crying here and there during the week after these calls because it is heavy. I know I personally would absolutely be emotionally exhausted for people by the end of a day.
Yeah.
Having to hear people's trouble.
Yeah.
So
I mean, what'd you say?
I said I thought of you. Randomly crying.
It's happened like once so far. So far, it's happened once. But yeah, it's funny that you said that because one of my clients actually told me that because he was like, yeah, I don't really like to burden people with my problems. And he was like, I couldn't do what you do. And I was like, you know what? I don't even see it that way. For me, it's an experience. It's a conversation. And, you know, I see the growth in all of my clients, and that inspires me, and I learn from all of my clients and seeing how they get through certain situations and stuff. So it's like it's not a burden to me, you know. And in the beginning when I first started like training and when I was volunteering, it was kind of hard. It was really heavy for me, and I was like crying to Babe like every day, like, oh my God, the things that these people are going through. But now I feel like I've learned how to like separate more.
Yeah.
I still have to work on it because I find myself thinking about my clients a lot, and I need to like set boundaries in my mind for that, because I'll obsess over them and like be worried about them, but I can't do that. But yeah, emotionally I've gotten way stronger when it comes to that stuff. So yeah, it's definitely not easy work. Anyway,
I got nervous. You froze for a second. I was like,
I know you froze before, and I was like, well, I hope them service is good for the rest of this pod. All right, so let's get into these trending topics.
What time is it? It's trending topics time.
So some more negative news. I just feel bad with these trending topics. I feel like I'm doom and gloom every week.
Well, that's what's out there right now.
I mean, yo, did you hear, Mel? Bobby Brown's son, Bobby Brown Jr., died at the age of 28.
Did he
when?
die or kill himself?
I don't know. They don't know the cause of death. This happened like last week or this week, actually, I believe.
Young, 28.
28. Bobby Brown Jr. Wow. So that's the second child
he
of
lost
his.
Everybody. Whitney took everybody with her.
Whitney, Bobby Christina, and now his son.
You
Bobby
know anything like how who found him? What?
I don't know. That when I saw the article, they didn't have any information yet. So this was like a few days ago, actually.
Damn.
Isn't that terrible? Like, how do you like? That's too much.
I hope Bobby doesn't turn to drugs off this. This is heavy shit. This is a lot.
This is heavy, yeah.
This is a lot.
Then your 2 kids. It's like, damn.
Yeah. I mean, he seems to be in a really good marriage now, and hopefully, like,
that's his son. And
he's got like 8 kids, I think.
From different people. Or?
I don't know, but I read in the article that he has like eight kids. So
I'm sure they're spread, Chris. They're not going to be from one person.
Might been putting in that work.
Oh man, you never know. But good God, prayers out to the Bobby Brown family. And your weekly COVID update. COVID is exponentially rising. As if you didn't already know. Yo, I saw a Yahoo article with a map showing how horribly it's spreading right now, and the whole country is like dark red. It looks crazy. But especially in the middle of the country,
the redneck
it kind of looks like the map for the electoral votes,
yeah.
like how all of it was red.
Yeah.
That's exactly where COVID is right now, like going rampant and out of control.
Where they were protesting with no mask.
That would be right, sir.
And they said, was it in Minnesota? I can't remember. One of the Midwestern states, they had like a 500,000 person motorcycle rally, which they believe it was like a super spreader event.
Definitely. You kidding me? That's a guaranteed super spreader event.
Yeah.
What's bad is that we're totally entering flu season. It's just like, this is just bad. It's just a bad time overall.
Babe says it all the time. He's like, we ain't seen nothing yet. Yeah. Like this, gear up, because it's about to get wild.
In the summer, get ready to buy properties, because there's gonna be a lot of stuff available.
No, because it's like, I think it was, I don't know if it was Ohio or where's the state that Gretchen's in? Is it Michigan?
Michigan.
In Michigan, they had 660 like average daily cases. That mess jumped up to like 1,400 a day. Yeah. Like it was crazy. It's crazy.
Wow. And they're over here trying to do death threats on it and stuff like that.
Yeah,
because
I don't know
she's
what
trying
that's
to close
about.
government offices. I'm like, are you freaking nuts?
I just don't understand why, like, after seeing all of this, it's not just the U.S.
No,
it's the world, and it's like people still are like, nah, they playing us. They playing us. Tell that to a healthcare worker in the
Mhm.
hospital who's like
Mhm.
risking their lives every day with in a packed out ICU from people who think they're playing us
Mhm.
and not
Yeah.
being smart.
Yeah.
Guys, let's get it together. Can we get it? Can we get it together?
If you go outside, stay home if you can stay home. That's it.
Say this though, like I hate this, but I'm really enjoying this time home.
Me too. Me too. Me too.
You know?
Me too.
It's a whole different zen. It's risky though because I'm becoming even more antisocial, so it's risky business right now.
Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Like I really think that if we had to go back to the way it was, and I had to go back to the office, man, listen, I would have all kinds of panic attacks and shutdowns and depressions.
Yeah, you'd be stressed out again.
Oh my God, what is in my eye? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's. I feel like we need to start preparing for like changing the way things are. Just a different way of interacting, a different way of conducting business.
I just feel like this isn't gonna go away. So I don't think there's a way for it to go away. Yeah. I think this is just like this is it. Like this is just gonna be a part of everything. How do you get rid of it?
Right.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of people are getting hyped up for this vaccine. But
I'm not taking a vaccine. No way in fucking hell.
I'm not taking it anytime soon. I'm sorry.
A shotgun vaccine. Thank you.
I get that they've done all these trials and stuff, but like it's like I don't think that they've tried it enough.
Not enough. Not enough
It takes a long time for a vaccine to be tried and true. Like I'm good.
Years.
Let's put it out
years. And you guys just needed a couple months. Kiss my ass. I'm not touching it at all.
And this mess is so new, and they don't even fully like understand the way that it works. So how do I know that this vaccine is dead and can it come back to life? You know what I'm saying? Well, like this COVID is real. This COVID is crazy. So like how do you not know that it's resurrected?
I got the flu shot one time in my life. And the one time I got it, I got the flu. And I was like, see, this is why I don't put shit in my fucking body. Not this. But nothing.
I personally am not really a fan of getting the flu shot either. But I did get it like twice. But you know, before that I never really did it. But you know, all the other vaccines I did, you know, them childhood ones, the ones that we actually eradicated, you know.
They forced us into that anyway. It's not like we had to.
Yeah, we had to, but at the same time, at least you saw evidence that wasn't around anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like
that are not around because of them. So
that I'm cool with, but you know, whatever. I don't know. What the heck? What is happening? What is happening? You ever just sit around and think on 2020 and just be like, what the hell? What the hell?
It ain't over yet, y'all.
I feel like this is the gear up for 2021.
Wait till 21.
Yo, this is the test run.
This is just the setup.
We're morbid today. Sorry, guys. We're supposed to be uplifting and help take your mind off the craziness of 2020.
I know, you made me hella depressed. I wasn't this sad when we started.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, that's the end of Doom and Gloom trending topics. I wish I had a good story to report on. Is there anything good that happened in the news? That's so sad. That's so sad. I'm trying to think of anything good that happened.
Nope.
Inaya got 5 out of 5 on her reading test.
Yeah, that's right.
Yay.
That's good.
Yeah.
She actually wanted to pay attention.
Black Friday is approaching. There's sales galore. That's nice.
Well, it's Black Month already. It's been starting, no?
I can't wait. I'm hoping because, you know, that we're supposed to get a retro check. And I'm hoping,
oh, you're getting, I'm not getting.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because you actually, because her manager actually put in her stuff on time.
Yeah, I got my merit before COVID hit, right before.
Yeah,
right before.
Me and Mel are supposed to get our merits at the same time. I didn't, and I have to wait for it now. But hey, at least it'll come through as a lump sum check.
Hope so.
Hopefully it comes through on Black Friday so I can
get
a new garbage can. Yo, garbage cans is expensive, man.
Yeah, man.
The stainless steel ones with the foot.
I say just get one of
Press
them
pedal?
raggedy ass steel drums and
Yeah.
throw it in the
I
car.
probably paid like 60 for mine, so I get it.
$60 for
That's
garbage
not bad.
can?
Not
What's a
that
garbage
bad.
can, though?
Amazon, it's not that bad. I'm sure you could get a deal on it.
I didn't even think about
That's a lot of
Amazon.
money for a fucking
No, but
Yeah.
her garbage can is fly though.
But you
It's a
should
good.
just throwing garbage in it, yo.
It's not like the wave hand one. They have wave hand ones. It's just,
Oh,
but
you
it's
got a
it's
fancy ass?
the one with the press, the step at the bottom.
With the soft close, right? It's got that soft close lid, right?
Really? Really?
It does. She's like thinking about
Yeah,
it.
I guess it kind of does.
So does that shit get up and walk to the garbage can outside when it's done?
That would be dope if you had one of those
I'd
that
pay
would
$100 for
take
it
its
then.
own garbage out.
Yeah. Walk your ass outside, mofo.
Is this where we brought the podcast to? This is what we're talking about. Oh my god. Anyway, so this week, now what the heck are we talking about?
No, I don't know. I kind of just want to have like a moment to just, big up the ladies because I've been noticing a trend that has been irking my fucking soul.
No,
I've been seeing so many posts and so many videos, mainly videos that are constantly talking about like, as women, we need to do XZ to keep said man. And we want these men to be monogamous, but what are we bringing to the table? Shut the fuck up. I've heard enough and I've had enough. Okay? Nah. I'm tired of it being very one-sided.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired of it. What the fuck are y'all doing? Because I've been meeting a lot of men who don't have their shit together, whether it be financially, emotionally, so I'm not trying to hear what I need to do for you. What the fuck are we doing for each other? There's not one person I've met that has made me feel like I need to level up at all. I've kind of felt like I had to take a step the fuck down. How about that? And don't talk about how I need to do so much to keep you so that you don't step out. Motherfucker, you would have a whole problem if I was sucking Gary's dick on the right side.
Gary?
So
why
stop
Gary,
acting
why
like
Gary?
it's only us that wants monogamy. Some of you are just selfish and you want to be able to cheat, but you want us to be there monogamous as fuck.
Right.
Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm so agitated by it. I'm agitated by it.
Word.
You don't want a monogamous relationship. Use your words. Use your big boy words. Say what you mean. Mean what you say. And if we're on the same page, we move forward. And if we not, leave me the fuck alone.
Amen.
Amen.
I am that because I'm irritated by it. It's been the theme everywhere and I don't understand it. And we women need to just shut this shit the fuck down. No. Yes, we need to all be growing.
Yeah.
And looking inside and doing all this work, but it is not on me to come full and you're here half. I'm not, it's not it.
Amen. I agree.
Not it.
I totally agree. And there was a video that we watched and there was a woman who was talking about all the things that women need to be. And there was a lot of points that she made in that video that I totally agreed with. But there was one thing that she said that I did not like was that we as women have to be everything for our man. No, that's not how it goes. No. First of all, that's impossible. No one should be everything for someone else. Like the person that you're with should be a compliment to you and you should be a compliment to them. They should not be filling in the holes that you have in your life. Only you and God can fill those holes. And it's especially important that you do that because what if this person goes away? What if this person decides they don't want to be with you no more and leaves? Then what? You're left with all your holes and nothing else. So you need to work through that for yourself. You need to be certain things for yourself and not look to someone else to be that for you. So I'm right with you, girl. All right with you.
The only thing that was good, and I'm sure a lot of people saw it. It was a ghetto chick. I liked her delivery was funny as hell. I mean,
Yeah, it was.
funny shit, but it was not accurate. But it was funny shit.
Yeah.
But I only agree with, you know, the focusing on yourself and just, you know, I guess allowing things to flow. I definitely agree with that. I agree with getting to know a person and knowing their demons and, you know, knowing what you can handle with it. Really getting to know a person. I get that. I get that. But you're 100% right. Why do I have to, what did she say? Swing from a chandelier. Well, like I'm not doing all of this. And I'm tired of, I had someone tell me, oh, you know, but you want the guy to solely want to just fuck with you and fuck you and da-da-da, you know, but you're letting yourself go or you're this or you're that.
Oh, man.
First of all right. If your thing is shallow, know who your partner is. You got to keep it up. Fine. But I just can't.
Mm-hmm.
Who doesn't? I was like, sir, you know the looks fade, right?
Mm-hmm.
You realize this. You know we're all going to change. Mm-hmm. So if you're looking for just outside, I don't know how far you intend to go anyway.
Exactly.
What are you talking about? I hate everybody right now.
You have to have a foundation built on more than just that outwardly appearance, that initial attraction, which is important. Attraction is important, but you have to be attracted to the whole person, like who they are, what their interests are, their qualities and characteristics. There's so much more to a person than just that, you know.
Oh, he's like, you should look good every time you step out the house. I hear you, sir. And I will look good when I feel like looking good. And when I don't feel like putting as much work, I will not put as much work. Y'all gonna get out my face with all this.
But they can look trash as they want to look.
Yeah, you know, exactly.
Whenever they feel like.
Exactly.
Double standards.
I'm tired of it. I am gonna do whatever the fuck makes me happy. And I don't care anymore. I don't care. You take it or you leave it. I really don't even fucking care at this point. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I feel like he said something else that pissed me off. I'm trying to remember exactly.
And that's important to do what makes you happy. Because what do you want someone who's going to be miserable all the time, but looks good every time they step outside of the house? No.
Then, you know, you have to make a man feel like a man, and you take care of yourself in every avenue. So what is a man gonna do for you? Oh, hold on, sir. Hold on.
What's supposed to take care of you?
I have to make you feel like a man. You don't feel like a man on your own. I have to do that for you. I have to do that for you. Meanwhile, half of you, I'm like, yo, can you fix a curtain rod? Oh, you don't know how to do.
I know how to fix a curtain rod, yo.
Damn, you know, I got a flat. Oh, you don't know how to. Oh.
But see, that's not even accurate, because I feel like a real man respects a woman who can do for herself, and they want to do for them, and they will offer to do for them, but they're not going to feel less of a man if you don't need for them to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I was losing my mind in this conversation. I was like, I'm clearly having a chat with a very immature individual. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And it was very frustrating. It was very frustrating. These guys got me to the point that I feel bad for the ones that are like intellectually intelligent that really try to have conversations with me, because I don't even want to have conversations with people half the time.
Oh, this was a conversation you had?
Yeah.
Oh. I thought it was something you watched.
No, this was the conversation I had.
Oh.
And I was like, and then it's funny because I know someone else who was trying to have a conversation with me about certain things, and I was shutting down. I was like, I don't even want to talk to you. Like the opposite sex, I need a break. I really don't even want to talk to y'all. I know you're gonna say something stupid or left field or one-sided, and I'm gonna get agitated, and then then you're gonna come at me because I'm getting Bronx, and I don't want to. So I don't even. Let's not even talk. I start curving conversations. I'm so tired of it.
Mm-hmm.
Tired of it. So, ladies, like, do your thing.
Mm-hmm.
And when these immature motherfuckers come up with this nonsense, kick them to the fucking curb.
That's how you know they ain't the ones.
And I can't do it.
What's your thoughts on that, babe? Anything from the man corner?
But I think it's like what you guys saying is right. It's not a him or her type thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think both people need to bring something to the table. But I think where some of these guys are coming from is because for so long we've always been hearing the woman's side of the story. So they're trying to say their side.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's just coming off that way.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's probably where it's coming from. I don't think that, I mean, maybe there are some idiots, but I think they're just trying to say, you guys are always saying this, A, B, C, D, you got this laundry list, so this is what we want.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I think it is.
Yeah. I've been hearing that a lot more from men too. Mm-hmm. And that brings us to that video that I sent you, Mel, with the guy who was talking about women. What the heck was he saying?
I didn't fully finish it. I saw like a little more than half. Mm-hmm. This was the guy that was talking about how his girlfriend was in the club every weekend.
Mm-hmm. Yes. He had somebody DM him. Apparently he talks to guys a lot and tries to tell them how to deal with women. Mm-hmm. And sometimes I only saw part of one of his videos in this full video, and he kind of comes across a little bit arrogant, but sometimes
he's definitely dicky. Definitely dicky.
He made some points though, because
dicky over arrogant. I don't know why.
Yeah. And he was talking about this man who DM'd him, talking about he was in a 2-year relationship with a chick, but she was still going to the club every weekend. And the dude who did the video was like going off, like, yo, you're a pussy, this and that, like all kinds of stuff, like how you gonna let your woman go, and she is slobbing and down everybody in the club. And the male alpha attention. That's what he was saying. That she was looking for male alpha attention. Don't let your male attention go to waste and all this stuff. It was interesting.
What was bothering me with that video is how he kept saying, because women are like, we're attention hungry.
Yes, that's what bothered me too. Yeah.
Want attention. So shut the fuck up. No, the fuck we don't. No, the fuck we don't. Half the time we don't want the fucking attention we're getting. Mm-hmm. And if we're with someone who's actually giving us attention, we're not great. I don't know. I can't speak for all women. But, women who, half the time we don't want it, sir. Half the time we don't fucking want it. And don't say that we all want attention when y'all love attention. Y'all love attention.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I saw a meme that really took me out. Fuck. Okay, you talk quick. I'm gonna get this.
Yeah, that bothered me too when he was like, women crave that alpha attention. I was like, alpha attention? I mean, yeah, obviously there's lots of women out there that do, but it's like
be empty, isn't it?
They generalize too much. They generalize way too much.
That's what gets me.
And stop making it seem like it's just us.
Mm-hmm.
It's y'all too. Get out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what I didn't like either, the generalization. I Babe knows, I cannot stand it when people generalize, especially when people generalize in terms of women, because I don't know. No, that's not me. Like, stop. Like, just because a lot of women, or maybe these women you've experienced, have been acting this way, don't mean I'm like that. Give me a chance first. You know what I'm saying?
That man needed to take responsibility for the fact if you're with a woman who's in the club every weekend, Instead of being with you, sir, she's not ready for a relationship. Get out of it yourself. Grow
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Grow up.
Yeah.
That's your bad. But you ain't gonna put it on us because you got with a chick who's not ready to commit to you. Oh well.
And I just don't like how he kind of like made it seem like women are like, oh, how are you gonna just let your woman like let what kind of relationship is this? You know, like I don't like that. I don't like that. We're not property.
He's got all of them on the side. He's got the main one too. So.
Oh, I gotta send you the other video I was watching in his no. Oh my God, it was so ignorant. It was funny though, but it was ignorant. He was like, "Don't give women what they want," and like he was talking about all kinds of craziness about how he's got all these women on the side, but he's got the main one that he respects.
Yeah, because
so he's a fuck boy. He's a fuck boy with a YouTube channel. That's what we're saying.
That's exactly what he is.
Throw him away. Throw him away.
I was so disgusted, but at the same time, I was trying to watch because I wanted to have something to talk about. So I couldn't stop watching. But I was just getting sick and more.
I'm tired of these fuck boys. I mean, I wish us women would band together and curb all of these fuck boys. So they can really feel what the fuck it is.
International.
The F boy coalition, curb coalition.
Facts.
One day a year when you curb all the F boys.
I'm so tired of it. I'm so tired of it.
What was that?
Let me read you the post. It's funny. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's weird how your ex, you hear me?
Yeah.
It's weird how your ex will block you right after a breakup, but couldn't figure out how to block their ex during your entire relationship.
Facts. Facts. Man, listen. This world is nuts. Dating is nuts. I don't know.
I feel very over it. Like I'm starting to get to this space that I just feel like I really don't have to date.
You really don't have to date, you said?
Yeah. Like I haven't liked one of you in a while. Like it's just I don't know.
And that's real.
It's just I don't know what to say.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. I don't know what to say about that either.
I feel just like I'm at a loss. So like what was one of the last conversations I had with one of my exes? You know, in conversation, you know what's interesting? And I hate this aspect of myself. And I feel like it's almost like a female thing. But when I'm in something, I'm so emotional about it. We've talked about this. I'm so emotional about it and I'm not thinking straight. I'm not logical if I'm too emotional. But when I finally get out of the emotional side and I can be clear and have a clear conversation, it's just interesting how you see everything just completely flipped from what it really is. So I had a conversation a while ago with an ex, and it was like, I finally heard clearly the things he was saying. And I was like, wow, you're very emotionally immature. And you are, you know, and there's a theme in the conversation, which is have my cake and eat it too. And I don't like that word, but it's like, so now you're trying to sell me on, you can be a stand-up man and change your ways, but then it comes right after 2 different times you try to have your cake and eat it too with me. That doesn't make any sense. And I'm just like, I can't believe I'm just hearing this. And you've probably said the same shit over and over, and I never heard you because I was emotionally blocked by everything. And now I finally hear you. And I was finally just clear on my side of things. And I was just like, you know what? I don't feel safe with you. And I don't think I ever will. And that's something that's the most important thing to me.
Amen.
And so go have your cake and eat it too.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I can't, that just doesn't, I don't know what we're talking, like, what do you mean?
And that's where the mind effery comes in. They try to get you when you're at those moments of having, being emotionally, that's where they come in and swoop in and try to confuse you with their their words. Try to
Because,
that.
I feel like because you're, you have these feelings and what you're hearing is the other mess that they're saying of, I want to be with you and I'll make it better and I'll do this and I'll do that. But you're not hearing the other words that are in there that are contradicting exactly what he's saying. But it's hard to put the two and two because you're so emotionally fired up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And when you finally, I want to say it takes like the distance and the time to kind of mend certain parts of that relationship. So then you can actually, you're not all in. I feel like it's when you're all in that you're so clouded.
Right. Right.
But when you're not in, it's like, you could be like, wait, what?
Yeah.
You said what?
Yeah. I'm a fan of the step back method. It's like Babe says, he tells me all the time, you got to take a step back and see and look at what everything is. Look at what people are saying, look at what they're doing. That's how you can figure out things because people be trying to confuse you.
Yeah. You have to get to an emotionally level place. That's the bad thing is that it takes a while sometimes to get to that place. And if a person is, persistent, it's so hard to not engage. You know what I'm saying? But you need to not engage, to give yourself that time.
Yeah. Especially if you really like the person.
Yeah.
Want things to work out, it's very hard to do that, to take that step back and just really see what it is. It's very hard. Very hard.
I had someone else I dated that's like, I guess, so I had been on, I think it was like for 2 weeks and I got right the fuck off. I got on a dating site and then I was like, it's a whole COVID out here. I don't even know why I'm playing myself. So I got off. But the 2 weeks, of course, I'm on, I get bagged by everybody. So I got bagged by like 2 people, probably 3. And this is someone I used to date. And he's like, oh, so you feel like you're ready? Motherfucker, I was ready when I dated you. You was the problem. What do you mean am I ready? like I was the one. Like I was the one. Like I was the one. This the one with the chicks calling the phone. They wouldn't answer.
Oh.
They bagging me.
Wow.
Yes. So, like, you're bugging. I've been ready. You were not ready. You're not ready to stop having your ego stroked by multiple women. So clearly you're not fucking ready. Be clear, sir.
Yeah.
He's like, I hope you swipe. What was it? Left. I swiped right, girl. I just no. No. I hate that game. I just hate it. I hate it all.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how you
My rant is over. I'm sorry.
It's rough.
I really am tired of that blame game. I don't like it. I don't like how it's been made that we're like not doing enough and we need to do this and we need to do that, when it needs to be both sides.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
I don't want to hear this anymore. I don't want to hear this anymore.
Take accountability and like.
Yeah, I'm tired of these people.
Blame people.
Yes, I'm tired of these people coming around me, you know, just with the nonsense. You're not ready. Just leave me alone. Leave me alone.
That's what I don't get. If you're not ready, then why come with all the nonsense? Find someone else who's not ready. There's plenty of not ready people out there that you guys can match up. Simple as that. Just be honest.
You know, I heard something the other day that I absolutely loved. This guy was talking and he was like, you know, because sometimes you get into a slump with dating. You know, sometimes you can get into a slump with dating that you'll get dud after dud after dud, and it really sometimes starts to fuck with you. And the guy in the video, I was like, thank you, sir. He was like, ladies, it's not really always a reflection of you. He was like, there's just a lot of fucking broken ass people out here. You're naturally gonna attract it because they're out here. There's an abundance of them. So it's like you can't avoid attracting shit. You're gonna attract something else too, but you know, there's just a lot of shit.
And then it's up to us to make sure that we filter out all that crap.
That's what it is. It's the not entertaining it. That's like the key to it.
Yeah.
That's the key.
That's when it changed for me, because I kept entertaining it for a very long time. And I was like, yo, what the heck, man? I started to think, like, I was like, what's wrong with me, man? Like, do I have a sign on my head? Like, just come, you know, as long you don't have to be anything. You don't have to be about nothing. You don't have to have nothing. I'm here for you. And then when I finally started saying no, when I saw those types of people, those types of guys, that's when things started to change. That's when I felt like it opened up and I started meeting closer to what I wanted, and then eventually what I wanted. But it's, man, it's a process. It's a process. Everything is a process. Just like even when after you meet someone who is the right person, it's a process for that. And, you know, it's a process of acceptance too, because when you go through dealing with dudes or dealing with women who ain't about nothing, who ain't worth nothing for so long, and then you finally meet the right person, you're almost in denial for a little while. You're like, wait a minute, is this real? And then you don't know how to act. You're like, so I could just be like me, like a normal person, and like they'll still like me, and like this will keep going. Like, yeah, you can. It's crazy. It plays with you. It plays with your head after a while.
Yeah.
Mel is over it.
Yo. I don't, there's like more, and I don't even want to just continue to blow people up. I'm just over it.
Why?
The shit of like just the ridiculousness.
I mean, this is the place for it.
You always be wanting my shit. Got it, Cortnie.
Okay, you can tell me later then. Oh man, yeah, it's hard out here. People who are dating, and sorry, excuse me. The thing about that was a wine burp. The thing about, you know, that video, I found it interesting because you don't often hear the male perspective. Like, you often hear women talking about F-boys and all that stuff, and like they ain't about nothing and whatever. But he was like coming from the male perspective and dealing with like hoish women. And it was so interesting to hear that. Like, even though I was annoyed by his generalization of it, I was like, oh, this is interesting to hear what they feel and what they're thinking when the shoe is on the other foot.
We all need to just accept the fact that it's the same on both sides.
Yes.
It's the same on both sides.
Exactly.
Put out what you want, sir. Put out what you want.
Get rid of this double standard. Get rid of it. It's so annoying. It really is. It's archaic. We need to stop.
Mhm.
She said facts. All right. Well, that's all I got. Is that all you got, Mel?
You unloaded all that?
Yeah.
PSA.
It's affirmation time.
All right.
All right.
The affirmation for the week. I will continue on my journey of growth, and I will not let society depict what is right for me.
That's right. Don't let society depict what's right for you. It's true, though. A lot of people
Let these
feeling
F boys get in your head.
Amen.
Shit.
Just continue to work on you, sis. Continue to work on you, King.
Guys, I don't want to leave the guys out. Like, you know, there's asshole bitches out here too.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not gonna not acknowledge that, but I'm just, you know, let's not make it one-sided.
Exactly.
We all need to come into this shit whole, and we all need to just give to each other just love and respect. This all bitches,
Amen.
that's all the fuck we want.
That's it.
And pay half for a little more. What's up? That's all.
It's so true. It's such a simple concept. Isn't it so crazy that really everyone just wants to be loved?
Yo, it's like, and it's made so hard. I don't understand it.
It is. And I told Babe the other day, I was like, why can't people just be like, I want to be loved. Do you want to be loved? Yeah, I do. Okay, let's love each other.
Like,
okay.
I'm not ready.
There's all these conditions.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I have a hangnail. Wait, bitch, what?
There it is.
Or if you're not ready, just say, I'm not ready yet.
But that's the thing. They want to play that game because that one might be that one, but you don't want to exactly say and put all your chips in yet. So you're going to be like, but I ain't ready yet, though.
That doesn't make sense.
It's the way people think.
It's fear.
Yeah.
Some people are fearful.
Yeah. Commitment is
Some
huge.
people are immature.
Mm-hmm.
Some people just don't know how to handle all of this. Oh, man. Well, that's our PSA for this week.
Folks.
Thank you for listening. We really appreciate your listenership and coming back every week to listen to our rants and craziness. Yeah, so we will speak to you next week. Have a lovely, lovely week.
Oh, not next week.
Oh, that's right.
No,
Thank
no,
you.
yeah,
Thank you.
right.
Next week is Thanksgiving. Everybody have a wonderful holiday.
Yes,
Do
yes,
not
yes.
have a party. Do not do
No.
Thanksgiving as usual.
Mhm.
Stay home.
Yeah.
They said, the CDC said, just have Thanksgiving with the people in your house. But if you've been like, you know, staying away from people and you're living alone and you want to be with your family, cool. I understand that. That's not what I'm talking about. But don't be having 50 people over your house like it's a regular Thanksgiving day. We ain't in regular Thanksgiving season. So stay home. Good Lord. Stay home. All right. My other PSA is over. Okay, guys. Have a wonderful holiday. We'll talk to you in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And happy birthday to Melissa on Friday. Woohoo! Everybody send her some love on IG. All right. Black Friday is her birthday. All right, y'all.
Yes. Order some candles, some yoni wash.
Yes. The best birthday gift you could give her. She's got a Black Friday sale going on right now. 30% off, right?
Yeah.
So get it. I'm telling you, did I tell you guys that the yoni wash is like life? I'm not even joking. The yoni wash is
I just
dope.
whipped some Shay too. Shay is popping.
Okay. I saw that video with the whip.
Yeah, whip that shit.
Her shea butter is fire. Her candles are fire. Everything is fire. You can't go wrong with anything at Mel's Vital Elements. Yes. Go check out. What's the code for the Black Friday sale?
BLK 30.
BLK 30.
Black 30.
Get that 30% off, yo. Oh, and it's also a great gift. Christmas is coming.
Yeah.
You
You can indicate in your purchase that it's a gift so I don't send the itemized receipt.
Okay. Y'all heard it here. Support. All right? Okay, for the third time. Thanks, everyone. Have a wonderful week. We'll talk to you again in 2 weeks.
Bye.
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 Mad late.
Thank you for listening.
If you are enjoying the Common Woman podcast and would like to support, please like, subscribe, and give us a 5-star rating on iTunes. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you would like to contact the Common Woman podcast, you can email us at thecommonwomanpodcast@gmail.com or reach out to us on social media on Instagram @The Common Woman Podcast and on Twitter @Common Woman Pod. Thank you for your support.